About a month and a half ago, we did a video. It was, how far is 22 deadly? How far is 22 deadly, Micah? We're at the limit of the range of 22 where we're able to get consistent impacts.
500, we couldn't hit anything, but something like that.
And that's where this video comes from. This is a hard video to describe, but we were having trouble at about the 500-yard mark to get good, consistent, and reliable accuracy with 22. It's 22. 22 does weird things. It's not really meant to shoot that far. It can, but we were just using like a not specific enhanced, or extended long range rifle or anything like that. But anyhow, a gentleman hopped in there, we'll call him 22 Man, and he made a comment. And the comment is as follows. I don't normally talk shit, but my cousins and I used to shoot pop cans off a broken articulating tractor across the highway from our grandmother's. When we finally got a hold of a rangefinder, the tractor was 710 yards from the porch where we shot from. Just a plain old 10-22 using Winchester Super X and iron sights. Hand to God. Man, we wipe out sections full of prairie dogs with little shitty 22s. Maybe it's just how different people perceive the world, but we can go there now. Even though the tractor is gone, we can recreate anytime. Respectfully, don't get pissed. I'm just always a little surprised by stated ranges on videos, because video doesn't recreate how humans see distance or measure depth. And the shooting we grew up doing seems totally unbelievable when guys like you, who have mad credentials, act like you can't see a human-sized target at 400 meters. With an 8-power scope? Come on, dog. Anyway, love your shit. First off, we didn't have problems seeing the target. The problem was that the ammunition just was not possible of holding that type of accuracy. I immediately commented back and I said, please come out to the range. We will recreate this shot for you. And he agreed to it. So today on Grand Thumb, 710-yard 22 long rifle. It does say long rifle, right, Micah? But before we get into it, we of course have to thank all the sponsors of our video. The biggest sponsor of the channel is who, Micah?
Sonoran Desert Institute.
Yeah, that's right. You're not that guy. Sonoran Desert Institute. A big thank you to them. If you're looking to get your start in gunsmithing, they are the people to go to, and we cannot thank them enough. And then we have, of course, our favorite optic people.
Unfortunate news. They did end Caramel Corn January.
Primary Arms, a big thank you to them. To be clear, we've been telling people that they included candy. They actually didn't include candy, and I actually got a call from the president about it. Anyhow, we're proud to announce that March is going to be Starburst March. Pink only, yeah, the pink flavor, your favorite. So go in there and make sure you hit up the customer service. Unlike the phone and the television that you're currently watching this on, AEC ammunition is made in America, and we, of course, have to thank them for sponsoring the ammo for this channel. Now, we're not specifically using their 22 because they don't make 22, but they do sponsor all the other ammo, and a big thank you to them. We're at Stockpile Defense out here in Boise. We have Steven. What do you want to say about Stockpile Defense in Boise?
Located right here in Boise, Idaho. We do a little bit of everything, online website atmosphere, and we do super cool stickers.
What do you think about the ATF?
Fuck the ATF.
Staging location to bring 22 Man here, because why not? So we have now arranged for 22 Man to fly out here. Now we're not gonna give him any publicity. We're not gonna show his face or socials or anything like that. I mean, I guess unless he hits it, right, Micah?
Yeah.
If he hits it like immediate face reveal and he's good to go. I just want to see if he could actually do it. I'm not here to be mean to this guy or to punch down, and I've talked with him quite a bit. And, I was like, are you sure that it was 710 yards and not 710 feet? And he was very emphatic that it was 710 yards. For those of you who don't shoot a lot and kind of don't understand the reason why that is a very, very difficult shot is a lot of math, which we'll have our buddy explain in just a second here. All right, we have Mike Lilly on the channel.
What's up, man?
Mike, you've been on before, so do you want to talk a little bit about why anybody should listen to you, first off?
I don't think anybody should listen to me ever, actually.
It's a terrible intro.
Yeah, you've actually done quite well not listening to me, if I remember correctly.
This is getting extremely personal.
Yeah, so I do compete professionally in long-range shooting. I've been doing it a long time. I don't necessarily compete a lot in the 22, but I'm very familiar with it.
Why can the Ruger Deluxe 1022 not make the 710-yard shot consistently or reliably?
Right, so it's not impossible. I would, just say that if I were to put a probability on it, it would be a decimal point and several digits long, being almost impossible. So when you look at the math behind it, if he's shooting a standard competitive subsonic 22 bullet, He's got 122 feet of vertical drop.
Oh, that's not bad.
So
122 feet of drop?
With iron sights on a clear blue day like today, he's basically super elevating, aiming at a point in the clear blue sky.
That was what Micah said. Micah was like, if we get out and the first thing the guy does, he's like,
yeah, we're in trouble.
yeah, he just arcs it over like an artillery round.
I just don't think that he's even physically going to be able to see a Coke can at 710 yards. And then when you look at the width of a front sight post on this thing, I mean, it's just, I don't want to say it's impossible, but if this guy pulls this off, he's going to be my hero. With the amount of wind we're expecting today, which isn't a lot, he's still, with a 22, going to have to hold 6 feet left of that thing. So if you can picture a Coke can at 700 yards that you can't see, picking an imaginary point in space, 122 feet above it and 6 feet left of it, and then hitting it.
So to quantify this all, when we talked with him, he stated that he would need a Ruger 1022, Winchester 22 ammunition, just any good old, we got a really nice 22 ammo for consistency's sake, because I want to give this guy every opportunity to make the shot. And he said he'd need 4 to 5 rounds to make the impact, as long as you were spotting him in.
That's bold. Part of me wants him to pull it off. I want to see the internet lose their freaking mind. And then I'm going to call everybody I know who's got a purpose-built long-range 22 like this that's worth about $10,000 and say, why are you wasting your money? To prove how good of a shot he is, if you can't make it with this, Dan Hawkins from Hawk Tech Arms was the one that very generously lent us the use of this today. So we'll get him out, we'll get him this. We've got some of the best spotters in the local area I know out there to walk him in. We'll see if we can hit it with this.
Hold on, let me see that camera. Take the mic for a second here.
Yeah.
Here, grab that.
Yeah.
Hi everybody. At what point does he grabs the rifle and are you like, oh crap, he's gonna make the shot?
All right, so we know we're in trouble, or this. I think best case scenario is when he hits the shot. I say when he hits the shot because I believe when he hits the shot, he's gonna feel the wind. He's gonna know, okay, about 4 feet, 6 feet left. He's gonna stand there and go like this. And we don't even need to record at that point. We know he's hitting the kid.
Driving to the airport, about to pick up 22 man. I feel like I'm about to pick up a prom date. I'm just really excited right now. I don't know, are you pretty excited too, Mike? I'm very excited.
Butterflies.
I know, a little bit of butterflies. So we're gonna go pick him up and we're gonna go meet him in the terminal and see, how do you feel, Mike?
It's like Christmas morning, like we don't know what we're gonna get.
I don't even know what to expect. So excited. This is probably the top weirdest things we've done on the channel.
This is weirdest, but also most exciting. To me, at least.
Let's go, baby. How's the flight, dude?
Pretty alright. Slept most of the way.
Yeah. We got 22 man here. We're going.
15 fucking just rode that fucking train around Chicago like fucking 7 or 8 times and this shit sucked.
Yeah, that does suck right there.
They did that to me. I'm like, where's this leaving from?
Yeah.
It's 3 gates down from where I came in.
Really?
Yeah, I think you'll see 8 to 10 miles an hour out there, but we got 2 or 3 guys that are going to be really good wind callers for you. We got some kestrels so we can measure the wind and we can give you the information so you can adjust.
Well, that's way more data than I've ever had shooting. So I mean, like,
So that means you got it then, for sure.
I would hope so, yeah.
Okay, we are out at the range right now. So if you look all the way out there past the sagebrush, that berm that's on the left is at 710. We have 2 Coke cans, one on the top, one on the bottom. We'll show them through the spine scope as well. I cannot see the Coke can at 710. 22 man, you cannot see that Coke can.
What you know?
So most 22 guys that shoot long range actually shoot subsonic. And there's a reason for that, and that's so the bullet doesn't go through the transonic region and get because it's supersonic, and then as it slows down, it goes transonic, and then weird shit happens, and so they start subsonic and stay subsonic, so they're more consistent.
So it never comes out of the envelope, right?
Right, yeah. Exactly. So it's more consistent. If I were to recommend, the Center X is great, the SK is great. I say shoot them all, see which one you like the best, and then go from there. I mean, I probably wouldn't chuck it off the mountaintop.
No, I normally don't. If you want me to, I will. It's like for the kids.
It's for the kids. Just off the bullseye.
Oh, that was a bullseye that I didn't have enough rounds for it.
It looks good.
This was the hold
Yeah.
for these.
Okay, nice.
And then I felt the wind drop where I went there and hit that one.
Nice. Okay, we're about to take the shots.
I want to believe.
Is the shot possible? Yes or no?
Yes, absolutely. Look at him.
Hard no.
That's a negative.
100%.
I bet the farm on it.
Nah, mate, ain't gonna hit.
Mike Lilly?
I really want him to, but no.
I'm gonna say no as well.
And the most important one, 22 man.
We're gonna get it.
he wins me over. Oh, I just saw an impact. You were at the back of the, where the sage ends after that berm.
Yeah.
That's where your impact was, roughly in line with the Coke cans.
Okay.
So you were over that berm that you're aiming at.
All right. I'm going out to 7.
Spot her up.
That was good wind.
No call.
Come on. See it? All right, I'm going again. Damn.
Okay,
Yep. So
just past the berm.
just past the berm off the left-hand side, probably 2 target widths of that big square. Remember, you have about a 3-second time of flight to get away for it to land.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one hit 6 mils off left, short, 1.5. So target two and a short target and a half. Come right, 6 targets.
That wind.
Yeah.
Come right, 7 target width.
Damn, that wind.
That one was it too. Do you want to load up?
Yeah.
Load up.
Fuck. What?
Okay, so we have taken we've gotten 10 shots in the first one.
7.
We're 7 shots in this first one. We're getting impacts just kind of right around the general area. We got some wind, so we're gonna load up and get this going again.
Stiff ass wind, boy. Holy fuck.
That's what we deal with.
You could see the can on the tractor,
Yeah.
but you can't see the can out here.
I can't see that pole, but I can see him at the 710-yard target.
You can see the can?
I can see the pole, but I can't see the cans at the green target. I can see the cans on the 710 target.
You can see the
You can
cans.
see those cans
Yeah.
right here, right now.
Yeah.
You can see a red can.
Yeah, those were the things that I immediately saw when we first got here. And I just can't fucking get around them.
I cannot see those
Hold on, let
cans.
me
Because
zoom in.
I can see the post and not the cans on the
so you
sagebrush.
can't see the can.
Can't see the cans
Okay,
on
okay.
the green target. But on the 710, you see the red dots on top and bottom of the plate.
I 100% do not.
Because when I first got here, I was like,
Because
it looked like
the
a,
cans are not on top of the plate; they're on a pole to the right of the plate.
it looked like,
talking
yeah,
about
on
the-
the green target, but at the 710, it looks, I thought it was a plate, like a backwards road sign on a cone, it looked like to me. No, I'm wearing contacts right now, dude, like.
We have the gun to end all guns. Now you're just gonna drill it. First shot.
All right. Let's start with 3 mils of wind. That's the empty circle in between the two. Ooh. Okay, so a little less wind, about 2.5. Okay, so 2.
Oh!
Oh, he's gonna nail this little Coke can.
So take out 2 of those little lines left.
Oh! He got it! 22 man's a shooter, dude. Oh. Yeah, don't drop that gun. It's worth a lot of money. All right, 22 man, no matter what, I really like you a lot. You've actually been really funny. You're a really good guy. You didn't make the shot, and that's okay. What do you have to say about that? What do you think was contributing factors?
You know, there's a lot of really strong wind, and like I said, I think just not shooting the environment a lot, or really ever.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, the similarities are there, and like I really like the, the range and everything. It's just the vision thing, a thing, and like I was saying in my comment, you know what I mean? Like we were shooting at something that we saw every day, and we were there every day, and we lived it, and so just the familiarity, you know what I mean? I don't have that here.
Yeah, I
I think that really counts, and just having the the muscle memory, you know what I mean, and kind of the mind track. You know what I mean? I haven't really, been on the gun like that in years. So like, just I was glad to be able to come out and
man.
At least we got out to the 7.
At least we did it. We did it.
And you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think if it was a little warmer or less gusty, I think the 7 would definitely be easier to hit, or we could get it. But like,
it's good to learn things, and no matter what, you came out here, you nutted up, dude, and that's what fucking matters.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Like I said, hey, nothing better than putting up or shut up, and I think people need to do more of that. You know what I mean?
I think so. Just having a good time. Nothing mean about it. We're just having a good time out here shooting. We're all learning. So thanks for coming out here, man. We had a good time.
Thanks for bringing me.
So first off, nicest guy I have ever met and talked to. Just a good person.
I agree. Like, I think there was some concern that we didn't know what we were getting into when a random guy from the internet, talks some smack and then he shows up. But honestly, he was a really great dude.
He was a fun guy to talk with. We were genuinely Micah, we were cracking up.
Dude, he was killing me.
Yeah, he was a funny guy. Yeah. He was extremely nice.
I mean, for sure.
And he was, and it's going to sound strange to everybody at home, but he was fairly humble.
Yeah, he was a humble. He was
very humble.
He was a humble.
Best quality.
Yeah, he was a very humble guy. I liked him quite a bit, and it's despite how everything kind of turned out as far as being able to actually make the shots and stuff, clearly not.
Obviously, there's some gaps in capability there. Yeah. He doesn't know enough about long range shooting, specifically with 22s. There's, I truly think he believed he shot at 700 yards at the house, but I don't think he was shooting at 700 yards at the house.
You think it was a shorter distance?
Yeah, I see that a lot with rangefinders, especially someplace flat, where they'll try and range and the rangefinder isn't good enough to hit their actual target, but they'll hit the background a couple hundred yards behind it and they'll get that range. Yeah. But, I mean, again, super nice guy.
It's like the nicest guy, so it's like, here's the thing. Out of all 7 billion people on the planet who talk smack on a daily basis on the internet, he's probably 0.001% of people who actually came out and put his money where his mouth is. So I have more respect for him for that than anything. Because he actually came out and was like, let's do it. Like, literally, he's like, hey, let's do it. And we're like, are you gonna do this? He's like, yeah. I was like, let's go. Like, he came out and he did it, and it didn't happen, but you know what? He tried.
And I mean, there weren't a lot of excuses. He
No.
just
He just
tried.
said, hey, I'm frustrated that I didn't make those shots. And, you know, at the end, we kind of talked a little bit about the differences in environments between shooting. I think we all learned something valuable. 100% did not make those shots. There was definitely a lot of challenges, even to 300. When we gave him a good bolt gun, he is a steady hand.
Right, when
Yeah.
we gave him a great bolt gun and dialed on his elevation and gave him wind calls and gave him corrections, he did hit a Coke can at 300 yards.
That's a good shot.
It's
Yeah.
still a good shot, but it's nowhere in the same realm
Realm.
as 700 yards.
That's no doubt, no doubt. And so, like, we were hitting the berm at 710, right? We were making impacts around the berm or just kind of around that general vicinity. We were directing those shots off of the steel plate, which was 24 inches, correct?
Right.
So there wasn't enough consistency. So, you know, we talked to him a bit, and we kind of recorded that conversation on our way back. But to sum it up, my kind of thing at the end, I said to him was, I believe that they probably did hit Coke cans, maybe at that distance, maybe it wasn't. I believe that they did, but there's not reliable consistency in those hits that's possible with the rounds that's being used. It's just mathematically actually not possible.
Exactly. I would have felt very comfortable putting a very large wager. I could have given that 1022 to the absolute best rifle shooter in the world, and I would have bet the farm every time that they wouldn't hit it. It's just
A very,
yeah.
it's luck at that point. Again, because we talked about the size, and that's if you're dead money, because you're not holding on the target, you're holding at some random point in the terrain to make that impact. And also with wind, dude, just the
There's-
3-second flight time. Just, it's not gonna happen. Well, guys, thank you for tuning in to this kind of atypical episode of Garand Thumb. But we had a really good time. Odd episode, but for some reason this story kind of captured the hearts of everyone. So we're glad we could bring it to you. And
This was literally the definition of the friends we made along the way.
literally the definition.
Absolutely.
I know. And we do it every time, man. We always talk about training, but our big thing is dad advice. I know you got a kid, man, so give us some dad advice.
Next time, don't.